Let's play Secret Collect for the original Funmachine. And this is probably the most photorealistic game ever made, ever. Alright, so the point of this game is to move Strong Bad, who is represented by a red pixel. You're trying to get him to a secret at the end. Now you can pick up these little tiny secrets, but those don't matter. We're trying to collect this secret up here. Secret Collect! Doesn't that look exactly like Strong Bad? It looks almost exactly like him in every single way. I don't think he's been more accurately represented in a game since Rhino Theater. No, actually no, this looks exactly like him, right down to the most minute detail. What am I talking about? This is the best Strong Bad based game I've ever played. Ever. Alright, so once again we collect more secrets. We advance through this room of collections of secret. I must be quick because we have a timer, which is very, very strict in this game. Look, we barely made it this time. So we've got to avoid these disco poles of disco and light rave. Because if we don't, we lose a mans. Lose all 3 mans and the game ends. Oh, the timer's getting more and more strict. We're barely making it each time. Now, Secret Collect is a very, very replayable game. The levels are generated each time you turn on the game. Over 50,000 possibilities. All of them amazingly fun. Oh, we lost. This is a very challenging game, no doubt, because it's for the Funmachine 1. And the Funmachine 1 games were always the best. Much better than the Funmachine 2, which didn't actually have any controller ports. Alright, so we must be very quick while playing Secret Collect because the timer begins speeding up as the game progresses. There are no secret mans in this game. You must pass the entire game with only 3 mans. I don't know how far I'm gonna get, but the levels are more or less self-explanatory. There's very little puzzles in this game, though the ones that do exist are very challenging. They rival Valve games in terms of like how awesome the puzzles are. If you don't like Valve, they're much better than the puzzles in your game, I guess. Alright, and we've got to level 10. Yeah! Haha. Now let's collect this secret right here. I wonder where it could be. Is it this part of this punctuation? Alright. And now I believe that they are recycling levels, but changing where the secret lies. But luckily Strong Bad is a master at finding secrets and collecting them. No, I do believe that they are changing the layout a bit. Though not a lot, because the Funmachine had very limited space. So they had to do their best to make these awesome games for the Funmachine. Alright, now as we continue through the game, collecting the bonus secrets becomes less and less possible. And just trying to get through these narrow gaps is even harder than that. So if we continued trying to get the blue secrets, we would only fail. Only the real secrets actually matter in this game, although they do affect your score if you collect the other ones. Alright, let's just very carefully pass through here. Oh, there does not appear to be any way into this, so let's just wing it. Oh. Alright, you'll notice that touching the neon flashing stuff does not actually cause you to lose in this game, but it just causes you to return to where you came from. Alright, I don't actually think that this level is possible. No, it is. I definitely know it. Yes, we made it! Alright, I actually don't know how far we're going to get in this game. But if we get any farther, consider ourselves lucky. Because it's one of the most challenging games ever created, despite its simplicity. Now, as you might have just noticed, the level E line just looped. But that's because this game is so awesome that it cannot be properly shown to the audience, so all you're seeing is this instead, because your mind cannot grasp the true form of how awesome it is. But rest assured that there are in fact more levels. Yes, these levels do completely loop on themselves, which is why there's more levels. So if I could just do this, let's say play again, let's say forward, rewind. Now if we click here, oh, we're brought back to the beginning of the game. Huh. Well, let's just mess around. Let's say back again, rewind again, rewind once more, and let's completely mess with everything. Let's say zoom in, and let's say zoom out. Now let's lower the quality, though you can't actually notice it because of the very low quality of these games. And you may have just noticed that a box showed up. That's because the Funmachine comes built in with boxes. Alright, this has been Let's Play Secret Collect. I find this game very compelling. And now, just because I feel like it, let's play Secret Collect for the Wii. Probably the worst idea Videlectrix has ever done, ever. See, it will follow your pointer. You have to hover your pointer over the red dot to make it follow you. And it will... well, that's pretty much it. You might think that this makes it much easier, but it does not, because this game is never designed for the Wii. Meaning that you'll just continuously run into things when you don't want to. Like getting through this narrow passage will be very difficult, because the Wii's controls are a lot more difficult than the D-pad for the Funmachine. Yes. The D-pad. The completely existent D-pad. Now I'm not going to show you the whole game, I'm just going to show you how long it takes for me to lose. Alright, I'm doing surprisingly well, despite this game's more difficult controls now that the Wii controls have been implemented. Stop that. Yes. Well, that was just an added bonus. I'm not actually going to complete the game, because it's identical to the Funmachine version, just with worse controls.